Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my opposite hand. I don't usually film this. I did film it last time. I don't usually, just because it's really awkward to do anyway, never mind on camera, but it was requested last time, so there obviously is people out there who like to see people do their opposite hands, so I am going to do it today. This is what they look like, which is really awful considering these ones are actually grown out now from when I did these, and obviously didn't do these at the same time because they are nearly halfway up my nails now, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I finally found the time to sit down and do it. Today is a few days before Christmas actually, but this probably won't be up till after Christmas now. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember where I'm up to with my schedule of uploading, but I'm pretty sure it'll be after because it's the 22nd of December already, so you know, Christmas is creeping up real quick. But anyway, so let's get to it. I need to, because I've got a different builder gel on this hand, I want them matching finally, because obviously I've been walking around like this for quite a while now and I look ridiculous. I mean, I don't think anything of it when I'm out and about, but then I forget that other people don't know my circumstance like that. I'm a nail tech and just do my own and stuff, so they're probably thinking like, where the hell did you get those done? But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and basically remove all of this because I need to apply a different build gel, and then obviously we need to take down the length and change the shape as well, because my other hand is as short as can be and round, and this one is square and long. So just getting my dust extractor. I really love this, to be honest. I'm actually getting into like remembering to use it, which is good. So I'm just going to tell you what bit I'm going to use and stuff, and then I will do it sped up, just because this bit's really boring. We're just going to be debulking. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use this carbide bit, I think. This is the thing that I got from Melody Susie, but I've put a couple in here that weren't from Melody Susie, like this one. And this one, so I'm going to use that just because it's super quick at debulking. But I am using the Melody Susie e-file because I'm finding it really nice having what's it called, rechargeable things on my desk, because now I have their rechargeable dust extractor, the rechargeable lamp, and the rechargeable e-file. So when none of them need charging, it's actually really helpful to have no wires or anything, and I really like it. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. Like I said, I'm gonna do it. Something's just fell over in my garden because it is very, very windy outside. I'm gonna do it on camera, but just quicker and sped up, so I won't talk through obviously. I'm just gonna debulk basically, so let's get to that. Okay, so I've just finished debulking them all. I didn't show it all on camera because it's very monotonous and boring. So this is what my nails look like at the moment. I don't know why I'm picking at them when I'm literally about to do them. I have got a break here, which doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting them right down, of course, so that will be gone when I do that. Bit here as well. I have explained before that when I have square nails, I'm an awful person like for picking the corners underneath the gel, which is why my other hand are now round. Oh gosh, sorry, I just punched my phone by accident. So next step, I'm then going to use a cuticle bit. I'm still not shaping at the minute, I will get to it though in a sec. So cuticle bits I've got here, these are the Melody Susie ones, apart from this one, I've put that in there. I'm going to give this one a go, I think. Actually, I think I did use it before, didn't I? And I liked it, so. Or was it that? No, I think it was that one. So we're going to give this one a go. I've not used one like this before. I'm using my e-file on about 6,000 RPMs. I'm just going to use that to go around the cuticle area. I'm using this basically as a cuticle pusher to push the skin away from my nail. I'm not going in at an angle like this. Well, that wasn't actually an angle that I was talking about, but I'm not going in like that, like digging it in. I'm going along with the nail, so you always want it to be parallel to the nail basically. I do find that a lot harder on this hand, I'm not going to lie, so I might creep into a bad position, but you know, it's just one of those things, part and parcel of doing your own nails, I suppose. It's a lot harder to get it absolutely perfect, but as close to is all I can do. So I'm just going around that side wall, the cuticle area. I do like this bit actually, it's lovely. Not putting loads of pressure on, your cuticle bits should do the work for you without you having to like apply pressure. If they don't, they're just blunt and you need new ones basically when you get to that stage. So just getting right up there, any skin that shouldn't be there needs to go. I'm going to do the opposite way around for the other side just because I find that easier. And then last but not least, doing the pinky. This bit is really nice. I didn't think it'd be as nice as the one that I usually use, which is the Anastasia, which is the equivalent of this one here, because it is thicker, but I actually quite like that. I thought that would be like a negative aspect of it, not a good thing, but it's nice, I like it. So that's good. Okay, so once I've done that on all of the nails, I'm just going to turn my e-file off. I'm going to dust off, and now I'm going to shape. Well, I'm going to go in with the cuticle nippers. I've mentioned it a million times on my channel that they are actually blunt. These are the ones that I used to cut stickers. I've still lost my really good ones, so I think I am actually going to have to get some new ones now, which is really annoying. I was sort of hoping that my old ones would just turn up somewhere and I wouldn't need to get new ones, but it doesn't seem to be happening, so I'm definitely going to have to get some. But never mind, these will do while I'm just doing my own. They're just not very sharp, which is obviously because I've been cutting like paper and stuff with them, which is not what they're for. I don't usually do this part on camera, mainly because one, it's really tricky to get into like a good position to do this on camera, and secondly, like that bit of skin there, I would never in a million years have taken that off a client's client's finger, but I'm a bit brutal when it comes to my own cuticles and excess skin. So I wouldn't want anyone to think that what I do on myself is what I do on a client, because I absolutely would not. But anyway, so lengthwise, like I said, we're going to take them right down. So I'm just going to get my clippers. I'm just going to cut off the excess length. There is still product on them at this point, by the way. When I debulked, I didn't actually remove like right down to the natural nail because I didn't want to use that carbide bit on a natural nail, of course, because it would just rip straight through it and be very, very painful. So I've left a thin amount on there, and then that majority of that will just come off with my sanding band when I come to do my prep. But before I do my build gel application in this video, I need to film another video of doing some BT art box full cover tips. So it's going to be very confusing because I'm going to have to use the same prep clip for this video and for that. So that's going to be fun to edit. But anyway, where's my file? So I'm just going to file these into shape now. I think I'll probably just have to do the prep in the other video as a voiceover instead of as part of the video. So the talking part of it is just not going to make any sense. Why does it always focus on not what I want it to focus on? I need to get rid of that because it just wants to focus on that instead, which is not what we need. So I'm just rounding these off. because I want to actually leave that product that's on the nail at the minute that I'm going to remove for the application of my builder gel. I'm leaving it there on purpose for that video that I was talking about, because obviously I don't want those to last, because I'm going to just be putting an overlay on my nails. So I'm going to use a peel off face coat for that video, so I need there to be something on my nails, because I found that if you use a peel off base coat with extensions onto on a natural nail, it can still damage them. My nails in specific, that is, by the way, because my nails are like paper thin, so I've only got to pull them a little bit to get it off, and it just rips them to shreds. So for the new year, I'm going on a growth journey. Not necessarily, I don't really want like long nails, that's not what it's for. I just want them to be in better condition, because I've done so many videos in such a short space of time over the past month or so on my own nails. Like, it's just been way too much, especially because it's been trying different builder gels, so I've been completely removing products and reapplying and all sorts, so I do need to give them a bit of a break. So I'll still be doing videos like on top of my builder gel and stuff with the peel off base coats, but not the ones with extensions and things for a while. So this one I'm about to do is going to be the last for a little while now. Got a bit of skin under there that I need to get off because it's going to wind me up, because it's dead and it's hard anyway. But anyway, I'm going to finish filing these and then we'll carry on. Okay, so I've decided I am going to partially continue this video before I do those extensions in the other video, because I want to apply the base coat for the builder gel before I do the extensions, because I know I'm going to have to remove the tacky layer from it and everything before I do my overlay after the extensions, but I think that having the base coat between the peel off and my nail will be better. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously I will update you after I've filmed it and you'll see what state they're in, but you can always just hope that it'll go well. I'm just digging out some dry skin that's underneath my cuticles. It's hiding away. So I'm just getting rid of that quickly. Right, so I'm going to go in with my mandrel now, and I'm using the thin one that I also got again from Melody Susie. It's a one of the little ones. And I'm just going to get a sanding band for it, pop that on. I'll do one on camera and then the others sped up. So I'm going to put it to 5,000 RPMs, and we're just going to go ahead and rough up the surface of the nail. And I'm going to use it, I forgot to press the button, in reverse for this. I'm pressing the wrong button, wondering why it's not working. Very clever. So I've put it in reverse so I can bring my e-file towards me to sand my natural nail, just because I find that easier in this scenario. I'm just going to go under there and get rid of that. So this I'm using to rough the surface of my nail in terms of create a rough surface for my gel to stick to. But I'm creating a smooth surface in terms of, like, I want it to be even. I don't want it to be lumpy bumpy where there's previous gel still there. So I really want to make sure that I'm getting all of that off. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be off. It doesn't matter if there's a thin layer still on there. Just as long as it's nice and even, so it's not going to interrupt my next application. It's a lot easier to just get it right from the start than it is to mess about having to fix it with the gel that we next apply. I don't want to have to manipulate my gel to be thicker in some places and thinner in others, etc, etc, to be able to get it smooth and neat. We want the base to be smooth to start, so it's a lot easier, especially with it being on the opposite hand. Make it as easy as possible for ourselves. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to do that on all of my nails, and then we can apply base coat. Okay, so the builder gel that I'm going to be using is the Nail Reserve Rosy Fusion coloured builder gel. I've got it on this hand already, as you can see. I have got a slight shimmery pink on top, but that is the pink colour of the builder gel as well. So I'm going to use their base, of course. Turn my lamp on, and then we're going to apply the base coat. So I'm just zooming in, just I'm going to go ahead with the base coat. I'm making sure there's not really a lot on my brush. Well, not too little. I'm just going to apply it to like from about halfway up my nail to the free edge. And once I've done that, I'm going to wipe off any excess because I really want to make it easier. Oh, sorry, I've just noticed you can't really see me. Easier for myself to not flood my cuticle because it's on my opposite hand, so it's slightly more tricky. So I'm just making sure there's a really small amount on my brush so it's less likely for me to be able to flood. And then, because if you've already coated from here downwards, you know that you've got enough on there to be able to take your brush all the way to the free edge. I'm just doing it bit by bit, keep lifting my brush up to reposition myself, get comfortable, make sure everything's going well, and then it should be all good. Just need to get a little bit closer. That's it. So I'm happier now. And then we're going to do the same thing again with the middle and so on. And then take it off my brush again. And then very gently just push up to the cuticle area. Lay out my bristles. And then I go to the sides. I'm using this box that I'm leaning on just to steady my hands. It's a lot easier when you've got something for your pinky to lean on. I'd usually do it with my hand facing me, but I have it like that close to my face. I can't do that position on camera because there's nowhere for my phone to go between my hand and my face. So this is what I'm doing. So that is those two done that way around. I'm just going to do the other three the way I'd usually do it because it's so much easier for me. Okay, I've done my base coat, that's cured. So now I'm going to do a really thin layer of the builder gel. Then I need to escape and do, well, not escape, I'm literally just be sat here, but I need to go and do my second video and then I'll be able to come back and finish them off. So I'm just going to apply it like I would a slip layer and then that is it. Well, just like you would base coat basically. And then that's it. I'm going to go and do that other video and then I'll come back and do our building layers for this video. So this one's a bit pointless to be fair, but I didn't want to not show this in this video and then you wonder why my nail was maybe slightly more pink randomly. So this will explain it, I suppose. But anyway, that's all I'm going to do, just that on all of them. And then like I said, I'll be back. Okay, so I finished filming that other video. I was very confused of how to do the two, but I've just edited that one and this one as I've gone along, so it's easier. But this is what my nails look like. Luckily, there was no damage done by removing them, so that's good. So I'm just going to go around, make sure that there is not even a little bit of that peel-off base coat still on my nail anywhere. And then I will just go around my cuticles with a cuticle bit again, just to make sure that there is no excess gel that I've not noticed from that set that I've just done. I'm just going to very gently go over most of the nail. I'm not worried about getting to every nook and cranny, but I am going to almost cover the entire nail with this, just to rough up that surface for my builder gel. So I'm going to just go straight in with the gel. I'm not going to use base coat again. I'm just going to see how they hold up with the gel, which is very thick at the moment because my heater in here has not been on for a while, and if you are not new here, you will know that I work in, like, this room that I'm in now is a conservatory, so it is cold. It wouldn't usually be if I was working all day, because I'd have the radiator on, but at the moment, while I'm off on maternity, I'm not in here enough to warrant having the heating on. So when I come in here on an evening every now and then to film a video, it's absolutely freezing. So I put a fan heater on for when I first come in, but I don't have it on while I'm in here all the time, because either it gets too warm or it's noisy in the background of the video, so I don't like it. That was very long-winded and absolutely not necessary, but never mind. So going in with my building layer now. So as you just saw, I applied like a slip layer first, which is basically a thin layer that you apply where you want your building layer to go, but you don't cure it, because you want the gel that you apply on top of it, like the thicker layer, to float onto it. And then I'm just gonna, of course, get rid of that massive air bubble. Use my liner brush now to manipulate that gel into all the difficult to get places with a big bottle brush, aka cuticles, sidewalls. This builder gel, even when it's really thick because it's cold, self levels beautifully, so I don't really mess about too much with the further in of the nail, if that makes sense. I tend to just sort out my sidewalls and cuticle, maybe drag it over the free edge, and then that's it really. Try not to go too overboard and make it too complicated, especially on my opposite hand. So if you can see there from the line of light, that is beautiful and smooth. I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 20 seconds so it stays still while I do the next nail. I do like to do them pinky to index on my opposite hand, but I always forget until I've already done the first nail at this point. It's just easier because then you don't put your hand in nails that you've done, basically. So that's always one to try and remember if your memory's better than mine. I'm going to go to the pinky now anyway, so now I've noticed. I'm not going to do every nail on camera, but we'll do a couple at least. So I purposely don't really go up to the sidewalls with this bead, well, with this part of the bead, like the first bit, just because I don't need to, and it's much easier to flood a cuticle when you've got a lot of product on your brush. So it's sort of best to just move it afterwards, just getting rid of that air bubble. I'm trying to, but my light is shining directly on it, so I can't actually see it at the angle that I'm at. Let me just grab it quick. Or just leave it there because it's going to wind me up. Okay, I decided to just brush it off instead because it was doing my head in. So, like I said, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go up to those side walls now. Make sure that they're nice and neat. You want to make sure that there is enough there. You don't want them really thick, because that can create lifting, but you don't want them really thin, because obviously as your nails grow out, that area of your side wall is going to become your free edge, so you need them to be nice and strong, because that will be the area of your nail where there is pressure, just naturally, like when you're using your hands and stuff. The tips of your nails do get a bit of get the brunt of it. I just find everything so much more tricky, obviously, with my using my non-dominant hand. That was the point in this video, was to show, I was going to say technique, but I don't actually have a different technique. I just have sort of, the way I do it is just do it and hope for the best, and then if you fail, clean up, which is basically what I do with my dominant hand as well. So it's not really any different. I think that was a turning point in my nail career when I was first starting out, is I was always so terrified of messing up that I just spent way too long doing absolutely everything because I was terrified that I was going to do something wrong, or, you know, something that was just going to go wrong, or look bad, or blah, blah, blah. But then the moment I realised that if it did look bad or go wrong, I could just wipe it off and start again, was a game changer for me. And you'd think that would be really obvious, but it really wasn't back when I started out. I just spent way too long doing things that shouldn't have took that long because I was so worried about messing up. But once you realise that you can just tidy it up afterwards, it really doesn't matter. I'd rather spend 2 seconds doing something badly and then just have to do it again for 2 seconds and spend 5 minutes doing it and then potentially end up with it bad anyway, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on. I'm going to cure this for a little bit like that, and that one's done as well. Perfect line of light again. I'm going to do these 2 nails, and then we're going to do a coat of this blue sky colour that I've got on my left hand, which is 80546, and then we're going to stamp a couple of snowflakes and be done with it. But I'm going to do the builder gel off camera. Okay, I've done my builder gel. This is what we look like. It's a beautiful colour. I really love that builder. And then we're just going in, like I said, with that blue sky colour. It's a very subtle shimmery pink. Like, as in, you can just about see it, sort of subtle. And that is exactly what I wanted when I was painting my left hand, because I wanted it to be the base of some designs. So we could have a bit of shimmer in there, but also like it not make me not be able to do things on them, if that makes sense. My brain went really empty for a second there. That silence was forever in my head. Really could not think of words I wanted to say after. So once I've done this, I am going to take the lazy route to this. I'm not even going to do stamped snowflakes. I am going to stick stickers on, because well, that is the only reason, because I am lazy. I've been here for quite a while in this room now. I am freezing at this point. And I've been in here quite a while, and my baby's going to sleep soon for the night, and I want to have some cuddles with him before he goes to sleep for the evening. So need to get a little move on. So that is that. I've just done 1 coat on all of them. As you can see, it's just a beautiful subtle shimmer. We're going to cure that. I think I just caught it in the lamp. Brilliant. That didn't take long. We're going to cure that fully, and then, like I said, I'm just going to stick some, get that off the lamp as well before I turn it on, stick some stickers on. I've got some from my Lady Susie that came in one of the unboxing things that I did a video for recently. These stickers are beautiful. We've got gold, and we've also got white, but I think, well, I don't know whether they are gold actually. They seem to be a bit like two-tone. So I don't really understand, but anyway, I'm going with these white ones just because white shows up on everything and they're nice and simple. And then I will just buff off the top coat on nails on this side, pop some on, and then put a new top coat on. So I'll actually have 2 matching hands for Christmas, which is unbelievable. Never thought I'd see the day. I definitely didn't think I'd see it this Christmas, that's for sure. Christmas is usually the only time I do have matching hands, to be fair, but because I'm hosting Christmas this year and obviously I have a baby to look after, it's just been harder to make sure that my nails are both matching. So here we are, 22nd, and I'm almost there, so we're doing well. Anyway, these are cured now, so I'm going to get my tweezers. We're just going to pop some on. So I think I'm just going to put a couple on 2 nails, not all of them. I don't want to go crazy. So I'm going to use those 2 for my index finger. So I'm just very gently getting the end up without, hopefully, folding the corner over. So that's that one. I'll stick it on properly in a sec. And then I want the one next to it as well. Just bending it on there. And then just gently trying to get it to flick up. And then I'm going to pop that one down here. Lift it a little bit off my tweezers. There we go. And then I'm just going to put pressure on. I'm sure you all know how to stick a sticker on at this point, but you know, this is just what I'm doing, so I can't really not explain it, because that's all there is to it. And then I'm going to do something similar on the ring finger. I don't know if to do 3 small ones or what. Should I put a bauble on? No, it's going to look weird after Christmas, and we all know I'm not going to be changing my right hand for a long time again. So I'm going to go in with, what I've got on this one. I've only just noticed that there is only 2 types of snowflake on here, so I don't know why I'm acting like it's a really difficult decision to make when there's literally only one choice. So let's just go straight in with the obvious choice, which is the only choice. So I'm going to do it the opposite way around to my index finger and just pop that one down there, because that one's on the free edge on my other nail. And then get the other one and do it in the opposite. Oh gosh. Do it in the opposite corner. Oh god, there's a hair on there. Let's get that off. There we go. Put it upside down, I think. I have indeed. Picked it up upside down when it fell on my towel. I think. I don't know. Wow. Both sides are sticky now, but that's obviously just because I've accidentally, well, I've put them both on the tacky layer of my gel. I'm just putting pressure on, making sure that all corners of the sticker are stuck down, because I don't want any sticking up out of my top coat, because I absolutely hate that. So I'm just doing that, and then we're just going to top coat. I'm using the Nail Reserve LA top coat as well, because obviously I've used their base coat and builder, so I might as well use their top coat, and it's lovely and shiny. I love this top coat. I will put the oh gosh, it's way too much on the brush I didn't know was there. I'll put my discount code hopefully in the top left corner. If I do forget, as always, it will be in my description box. I don't usually use something to stand my nails on, as you will know if you usually watch my videos, but when it's my opposite hand I do, because I just find it easier. So I do, that sounds like I said do way too many times, but I do this hand, sorry, slightly different, so was worth filming, I suppose. But that is what they look like. It's nice and simple. If I was wanting to take a bit longer, I would have put a couple of white dots on as well. But like I said, I am not in a rush, but I do want to try and move it along a bit. So yeah, and from tomorrow for the rest of this year, which is only like a week and a half long, I do want to do nothing to do with YouTube. Like I don't want to have to film anything or edit anything or upload anything or anything like that. I just want it all to be ready. So that is why I am in here so late. Well, it's not late, it's 9 o'clock, but it's late considering what time my baby goes to sleep. So that's what I mean by that. But anyway, this is in the lamp. I will show you what they look like when they come out. So this is the finished set. I absolutely love how they turn out, to be honest. I'm going to put some cuticle oil on as well, because I should do that every day, and I most certainly do not. So just, I know you can't see me, I'm just throwing some around my cuticles. But yeah, this is how they look. I absolutely love how they've turned out. So easy with those snowflakes, and I do really love that blue sky pink polish. It is just so beautiful, and it doesn't only necessarily go over pinks either. Like, it is one of those very versatile ones that does go with, you know, a lot of other things as well, which is good. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another one. I think this is going up after New Year, so if it has gone up after New Year, Happy New Year. If it hasn't, then still Happy New Year for New Year's Eve to come, because it'll be in the days leading up if it does go up this side. But yeah, either way, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll be back very soon with another one. Bye.